Hello and welcome back to October Fire Gaming, playing War3zuk All-In-One Overhaul in 7 Days to Die Alpha 20. It is the morning of day 2, and we are still cowering in the War3zuk multi-story, but the sun is coming up and outside is about to get a little less scary, though we do have some friends. There's a giant radiated vulture, and there was also a giant burning vulture circling over us pretty much the entire night. Now, since we are at full health, they're not likely to attack, but once we take some damage, that could change. So the goal is going to be not taking any damage. Our goal for today is to get to the trader so we can actually start. And that is morning. Our goal is going to be getting to the trader so we can actually start this properly. I'm going to drop a couple of things into the box downstairs, but I want to make a land claim block. I put this in to stop respawns. Now I know we've got our bedroll right downstairs, and I will move that in here. They both technically are supposed to be able to stop zombies from respawning. So having them both in the same place, it's kind of, doing the same job. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But the way I look at it is the land claim block is for your base or your home, depending on whether or not they're the same place or not. And your bedroll is a place to spawn. So they do kind of do the same job, but not entirely. So that's why I will have both of them here, I think. What was that? Okay, there is a giant burning demolisher right outside and an undertaker off in the distance. So that whole not being, or hopefully not as many scary things out here, not necessarily. I did also just see a giant crispy bacon. I wonder... Come here, giant crispy bacon. Yes. Alright. Let's get down there and get that. And then... Ooh. That could have been bad. The demolisher is right around the corner. And there's the underground that I was talking about, by the way. We will want to go ahead and clear that out sooner rather than later. But for now... We'll get that. And that really is... This is a beautiful game. I mean... Especially in the mornings and evenings as the sun comes up or sets. What a jerk. No. Trying to have a moment here. Jeez. Yeah, anyway, as the sun is coming up or the sun is setting, this game really is very pretty. Okay, let's put this stuff in here. So we don't need to carry it with us. Now, overnight, I did spend a couple of skill points because I got another level. And look, there's even another level. And I put those points into Pummel Pete and Sexual T-Rex. In fact... Yeah, there's Pummel Pete and there's Sexual T-Rex right there. I will probably go ahead and put these points into Iron Gut and Cardio because we've been doing a lot of running, and Alpha 20 made food and water get used up a lot more quickly. Man, I don't want that demolisher in my house. Okay, We'll put our house there. Now, let's go find this trader. As I said, the goal for today is getting to the trader and, unlocking all of our class quests. Maybe doing a job or two, and then we need to loot our house. And we need to check every mailbox we can find, because the mailboxes all have the needle and thread books, the spear hunter books, and oh, here comes someone. Oh, I'll take those. Sit down. God. Needle and thread, spear hunter, and the archery books. And while I don't think we're going to use the spear hunter books, I might as well get them, especially if they're free. But we will be using the archery books, and it's a fox. Hi, little fox. We'll be using the archery books, and the needle and thread books we'll probably also use as well. I am going to put that down here. Repair and... Oh. Okay. Okay, so... to apologize for the suddenly losing my train of thought there. This POI is the shooting range made by Magolis, and is one of my favorite POIs as well. Mostly I got some fond memories of it because of the first time we played 7 Days to Die with the Compopack. We set up our base inside of here. Now, I know it's been updated since then. First of all, I can tell there's no streetlights on the outside, and there also used to be a couple of cars parked there, so this has been updated. There's kind of a neat surprise inside, but I think since its update, that surprise is a little more deadly. So we're not going to go in there right now. But it did make for a great base. Again, it was made out of reinforced concrete back in A19, which, all concrete is now considered reinforced concrete in Alpha 20, but it made for a great kind of secure place to live, because you just had some really tough walls, and there was plenty of space inside for anyone who wanted to live there. So anyway, enough of that. Let's go. That is a bookstore. This building right here, that's a bookstore by Pashmina. And it's kind of a neat looking POI. I'm going to start picking things up as we go, but I'm not going to overload. Puffer coats. That would have been helpful over there in the winter biome. Yeah, so there's a crack-a-book. There's a passing gas across the street. Ow. I swung a little bit too soon. I deserve that. The yellow and black building straight ahead of us is a passing gas, and it makes a good home because there's like a little attic / storage space inside with a ladder leading up to it, and that ladder is 2 blocks above the ground, so zombies cannot climb it because it's too high up. And you can put your workbenches and stuff in there, and it's just a really nice kind of safe location. Plus, if you luck out, the vending machine outside is working. So it is another POI that can be really good for making a base setup. The windows are all regular glass, but because you're up off the ground, you don't have to worry about that as much. So, but it's pretty nice. Okay, so Trader Hugh. Oh, I will take that because we can make more duct tape when we get back, and I can't take that. All right, are you open? Yes, you are. All right, Hugh. I'm here. Let's get in and let's turn in this job first. What do you mean still? I just got here. And okay, now that we've got that done, and we're in a relatively safe place, let's take a look. So, War3zuk, if you don't know, is an overhaul that's changed a whole lot of stuff. It's a whole lot of quality of life improvements. It's also kind of scary because there's a lot of additional difficulty added in, and so that's kind of balanced by the fact that you've got a whole lot of extra loot, which is nice. It also has progression in the form of these class quests. So, you know, when you start the game, you have to choose your class. That choice gives you some starting equipment. The farmer gets the baseball bat, the iron crossbow, and to pump shotgun. The gunman gets an SMG, and then the others get other things. There's, you know, pistols and rifles and schematics and stuff that they kind of all get. But each of those classes also has a class quest. Now, you don't have to be the class in order to do the class quest. All of these open up as soon as you complete the go to the first trader, but you don't get these until you get to this trader. And it's not just any trader, it's the one that the game sends you to. So that's why we had to run 4 kilometers yesterday. But then these have you do different things like gathering wood and making a club or a mini hatchet, gathering stuff to make food, you know, other stuff like that. So this is new. So the gunman quest in Alpha 19 used to be killing animals. And then you'd have to kill zombies. And then you have to kill more zombies and that kind of thing. That's how you went through the gunman quest. But now the gunman quest is gather the stuff to make certain guns and then make them. There's also now a psychopath quest line, and that's the kill any animal one. So you're not struggling to kill 100 animals before you can start getting the better and better guns. So that's nice. We'll go ahead and we'll craft the wooden club. But we're going to loot this place first. Actually, did I get some skill points from that? I did. I got 5 skill points. So let's see what we can do with 5 skill points. Another thing, there's these perks, or the masteries here, and these get unlocked as you put points into other things. So like I've put a point into Pummel Pete, and so now I have this mastery available, which allows me to do even more damage with clubs. What I want to do, though, is there are 2 in here that are really good. There's the crafting mastery, and then there's the memorization mastery. Memorization gives you more experience, and crafting increases the speed of crafting. And I don't know which of these is opened by which thing here. I have to imagine they're due to intellect, but I don't know for sure. So, but I'm going to put my first few points are going to go into kind of the basic skills to keep me alive kind of a thing. And then we will start putting points into things for specialization. So let's see, for strength, I want to be able to cook, so I'm going to put a point into Master Chef. I usually only put the 1 point into Master Chef so I can make the bacon and eggs. Once you can make bacon and eggs, you're pretty much set, especially because we can find lots and lots of eggs. I do have a shotgun, so I'll probably put a point into Shotgun Hobo. I should put a point into archery because we're using a crossbow. And flurry of blows as well. Because the attack speed is increased. Yeah. And that's 10 more, or more damage. 10% more damage. And then I will put my last point into probably Daring Adventurer. Just so we can get an additional choice for quest rewards and more dukes. Maybe I'll put it into intellect, though. No, we need a forge. We've got all the other workstations, but we need a forge. So I'm going to put it into blacksmith so that we can actually build a forge. Okay, Hugh. What jobs do you have? And how far away are we from home, actually? There's home. There's the shooting range. Home is 723 meters. So we want to make sure we're not taking any... I think the War3zuk multi-story is a tier 3 anyway, so we don't have to worry about that, but it's still something we want to keep in mind. Clear zombies in the bookstore by Pashmina. That is a good one. We can run in, get the books, and then reset it and do the job. So we'll take that. Let's get... Can I get in there? Feel like there you used to be able to actually get through the side there. If you can find just the right pixel, you can actually loot the weapons thing behind him, but I'm not finding it right now, so. Don't want paper. I will need the murky water. I don't need it right now, but I will need it. Food, care, and medicine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loot everything in here, and then I'll make a box and basically put everything into the box outside so we're not running around with our pockets full. Ooh, that is not going to be as good as my level 1 iron crossbow because the iron crossbow just does so much more damage to start. But still nice to have. Has brass in it. That's going to have brass in it. The brass can be sold. It usually sells for quite a lot. Cabinets. Now another thing is you'll notice that I've got all of these slots here. And of course I'm overloaded right now. Because I don't have these slots here unlocked. And in vanilla, you would get the perk Pack Mule to unlock those. In War3zuk, there are actually mods you can find in dumpsters and lockers and that kind of a thing that will unlock a row of slots, a row of your backpack. Each one will unlock it. So that's why we are going to be looking for... Oh, chassis schematic. We'll be looking for dumpsters and what have you as we go. Oh, ho. HD Pix Bench schematic. So there are HD schematics in War3zuk if you're not familiar. These are used to make the War3zuk specific things. So in this case, there's an HD workbench, and there's also a Pix Bench. Once you find these schematics and you've already learned them, you can scrap them into schematic pages that you can then use on the Pix Bench or with the Pix Bench to make new schematics. So if you're having really bad luck, say, for example, finding the ammo bench schematic, you could scrap a whole bunch of other schematics and then make the HD ammo bench schematic. So those are good finds. And there should be a, yep, munitions box with ammo and shotgun ammo, which I will go ahead and use. Gives me 30 rounds of shotgun ammo. Since I've already got a stack of shotgun ammo on me, there's no point in not using it. Takes up less encumbrance this way. Take those eggs. I don't want the bees for now. I'm sure they do have a use. I'm fairly certain. And there we've learned how to use a workbench. I don't have a use for the bees just yet, but I'm sure that there is a use for them, so we'll probably have to get them at some point, but for now, we're not going to worry too much about them. Now there should be another munitions crate in here. Yes. With more dukes and fish tacos. I'll take that. There's nothing else in that tower, but there's a forge with some brass. And I can already hear the cicadas saying that it's midday. These 60-minute days go by so fast. Now, I do believe that zombies can get in here if enough of them stack up next to the walls, because they'll go into their crawling animation and they can go through those little holes. So we're not going to stick around here for very long, but I do want to kind of clear out everything in here. And we're already super overloaded, so we'll make a box, we'll dump this stuff into the box, and then we will go head back over to Pashmina's bookstore, and then from there probably back to our house so we can start looting. Now, Pashmina's bookstore has a couple of bookshelves, but not a whole lot. Unfortunately, Alpha 20 has really kind of toned down the amount of books that you find. So we're not going to double loot the whole place, but we will double loot the books. Oh, hey, we've got a whole lot of friends right here. Okay. Anyone else? No? Great, let's get all this crap out of my... And we have a sprain. Eat something real quick. Nothing is going to help us with our sprain, unfortunately. That is really too bad. I'm going to leave all of this stuff here for now, just so we don't get slowed down trying to move. What we really need is a bicycle or some kind of transportation, but we're not going to find that. Oh, I can't make first aid bandages yet either, can I? No, because I haven't found the schematic for it. We'll make the club. Is that better than the baseball bat? No, it is not. Well, it does more damage, but not as much power attack, and it is faster. And we don't need a repair kit to repair it. So maybe I will use that. Oh, yeah. And we have a sprain. All right, let's go back over to Pashmina's bookstore, and we will loot that. Alright, Pashmina's bookstore. Right here. Like I said, we're going to go inside and get the couple of bookcases that are there. There's not a whole lot, so we're not going to completely double loot. Seriously, I'm just trying to get in here and steal some books. Why do you always have to cause problems? There is a dog, though. There's another dog across the road. That dog is outside. It's a feral farmer. Feral sheriff. Okay. Oh, it's a radiated dog. Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. Let's get the books. Take the water. I don't want the paper. 10% more damage against mountain lions. Okay, well, yeah, so there's not very many books in here at all. I didn't want the paper. Yeah, there's not very many books in here at all. It's just what's on the table here, which is also paper. Burning dog is over there fighting with the general. Figure he can stay over there. And this is going to be a clear. So... oh, interesting. It didn't reset this. Okay, we'll put those in there for now. Oh, I'm okay with the general winning that. Too soon. Can't believe I just missed that twice. else did I pick up there? It's almost 6 o'clock. I see a dumpster over there, and there's a Shamway or a Shaka Messiah factory over that way. This is not a small town, which is good. There's lots of opportunities for things to do here. That is a feral soldier, and its head is on the other side where I can't see it. That didn't wake anyone up. I'm kind of surprised, actually. Do want to try to get all of my crossbow bolts back, because I only have a limited number of them. This does make for a nice place to live as well, because you've got the stairs on the side, and the walls are, I believe they're concrete. Nope, missed that one. And at least for the first horde or two, it works out okay. I'm not sure I would try to stay here for too long after that, but the construction's not bad. Then again, people don't generally build POIs with the intent, POIs like this with the intent of using them as a horde base. So that is not a wight, that is a phantasm. Ooh. Speakers, Tech Junkie 5. Motion sensors, I do want the mechanical parts. Already wearing shorts, right? Yes. Not going to take the military parts. I'm going to take all the chairs to scrap them. Take the cooking pot, I will need that. To make the bacon and eggs. Can I put the Gravedigger mod into... Yes. Put it into my stone axe. Not carrying either of those, so I'm just going to leave them there. First aid bandage that I do need, since I used almost all of my first aid bandages running through the snow biome. Want the nails. Take the rocks. Take the ammo. Okay. This place is done. And we could try to get back to the trader before he closes. But I think if we ran all the way back to the trader, we ran back all the way to the trader and then tried to get home after that, we would be out after dark, and I definitely don't want that. So we're going to go ahead and check the dumpster. Doesn't have anything that we want right now. I was hoping for a backpack mod, but nope. No luck. That's okay. What can we leave here? I think we'll... Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll leave the arrowheads there. Let's head on back towards our home. We're almost home. Now, hopefully that burning demolisher has run off. No, he's still there. Damn it. Okay, well, we're going to have to figure this out. Yep. That's what I want. That's what I want. Come here. You forget where I am? Oh, he's beating on the stop sign. Oh, he got me. Okay, so one of the things we probably should talk about is how this game is going to work. So I don't particularly enjoy playing permadeath. Um, some people do, and that's perfectly fine. I'm not here to say whether the way one person plays it or another person plays it is right or wrong. Not my place. You know, play the game the way you want to play it and just have fun. But I don't play permadeath. So we did just die there. I don't know exactly what hit us. Probably the giant demolisher got us after we got knocked out, which was kind of interesting. I know that the Undertaker can knock you out. I didn't know that the giant demolisher could. So yeah. But as I said, I don't play permadeath. We are not going to stop playing because we got killed. My goal with this playthrough is kind of to showcase how War3zuk works, as well as some changes in Alpha 20 and kind of show off some of the Compopack POIs that are out now. And if you're not familiar with Compopack, I will put a link in this video. Compopack is a whole bunch of player-created POIs. So you've got everything: small houses, big houses, gas stations, doctor's offices, all the way up to giant skyscrapers, right? Military bases, everything. So Compopack is really cool. There's a whole lot to it. and I'll put a link to it in the description of the video so you can find it. They have the maintainer of Compopack is a guy who goes by the name of Stallion's Den. Really cool guy. He's made quite a few large POIs that are also really cool. And so, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here. I do see the giant burning demolisher heading back in this direction, so I'm going to just stay crouched and not make any noise. But I'm going to leave the video here, end of day 2. We'll come back and pick it up on the morning of day 3. So thank you for joining me. You take care.